Are you grabbing a photo? Divorced parents of Jesus. Should we get a photo of this? He's leading thousands of people.
Why are they getting a picture? I'm so confused.
Jesus' parents bragging at the PTA meeting.
Jesus' mom bragging. Oh, your son is doing basketball, huh? Yeah, you hear about the blind kid?
No, I didn't hear about that.
You hear about the kid who died in Jesus' grade?
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, he's not dead anymore.
He's not dead anymore.
No, it's totally great. Yeah, Jesus for free. Well, actually, not for free.
Oh.
He only asks that you worship him as the Lord.
Did he? Okay, so he saved his life.
Yeah. You hear about smallpox?
Well, my boy's he's going out for basketball this year. He's got a couple of coaches looking at him.
Oh, no way. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus actually walks on water, so he's probably not going to do basketball.
Oh, more of a swimmer,
No, he actually doesn't need to swim. He may go out for fishing though.
Yeah. Is he a good fisher?
Oh yeah, no. Did you hear about? He took a net out and he got like 100. I don't know. I didn't read the Bible.
What's the Bible?
Oh, they're writing a book about him.
Who's writing a book?
He's got like these 12 friends, but they're not really like they follow him around, and 4 of them are authors. So
The 12 disciples were all in a frat together. The first frat. Ooh, that's the take on the Bible I'd like to see. You ever been to a Chipotle before?
Yes.
I've never been to a Chipotle where anyone seems like they are willingly employed there. They all seem like they want to die and want you to die as well.
If I'm working at a Chipotle, I'm changing that. I'm going, hi, how can I... Beans? For sure. What else you want on there? Rice? White and brown. Both. Ooh, I'm sure I can make that work. What's next? We have lettuce. No, the E. coli was years ago. Nope, it's all out. Hopefully, am I right? No, but seriously, hopefully it is all out. What else is that? Unfortunately, we do have to charge you some money for this. I'm so sorry. I can't give everyone a free meal.
Oh, when's the last time you had a carpool? Whoever has to sit in the front with the parent, awkward small talk.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
It is weird how each row of the car just has its own conversation and like its own volume that you talk at.
Yeah, like in the front,
Yep.
loud as hell.
And racist. Usually the conversations go.
Middle row, little
tame,
sneaky.
boring, little sneaky though.
Slight to no nudity.
Back row calisthenics. The bear but funny twist. Cousin, behind. The bear but in a different context. Yes, chef. Cousin, behind.
I'm thinking.
Probably sexual.
No.
Behind, cousin. Yes, chef. 89, 14, 69.
The bear
Yes,
works at
there it is.
Chipotle.
The bear works at Chipotle. Cousin, behind. Yes, chef. I've never seen the bear.
Still. You know what used to scare me like nothing else when I was a kid?
Do not say the bear.
The bear. Thinking about how they were going to make the bear in the future. That always got under my skin.
Oh, I thought you meant the bear that we had in our house.
Oh, okay. Indigestion?
Yeah. And digestion as well.
At what age do you become obsessed with the 23andMe genetic makeup of your family?
If you're an uncle, it happens between 40 and 60.
What happened to 23andMe used to have a really strong media presence. Did they get all the people they needed to get a sense of everything?
It got out that they were licking the spit.
You get your results back and they're clearly just handwritten, estimated thing.
Ethiopian.
And then it
Yum.
it just says delicious.
Delicious spit. And sometimes it says unclear, need more.
You know when you go to the doctors and you have to pee in a cup?
Yeah.
You ever do the other stuff in the cup too, just to throw them for a curveball?
You're talking about poop.
I'm talking about poop.
No, but I'm sure they would get way too much data if you pooped in the cup.
Jesus.
Overload of
My
data.
God.
I did TMI, patient. You know, it takes guts to
Make a thing go right.
get a gastric bypass surgery. Anyone?
And here at St. John,
That's funny.
we only want the bravest.
I think that line kind of went undernoticed, it's underappreciated, so I'm gonna repeat it one more time. It takes guts to get a gastric bypass surgery.
Okay. Hospitals selling surgeries that people don't need based on cleverness. They have a punch card that you get when you go to like a coffee shop and you can fill out.
You can get 10 gastric bypass surgeries and the 11th one is free.
The 11th one is free. You get any bypass of any.
So they only do like 1/10 of the gas.
Throwing up was so much more common as a small child.
Yeah.
It was normalized.
It was
Now it's
normalized.
wrong.
And now it's not even fun. It used to be fun.
Yeah, you used to get together with your buds or your pals,
You would just throw up for hours.
and we just throw up for hours. Pizza rolls.
Yep.
I'll have some of them. Me walking into a restaurant with no concept of how food service works.
Yeah, I couldn't find your pharmacy section. So I'm just going to start with all my food.
Okay.
Do you have produce? I saw something about salads, but...
Yeah, we have produce, sure.
Okay, I don't trust this guy. Is there a woman
Sorry,
over here I
I'm
can
so
talk
sorry.
to?
That guy's been weird all day.
I think women are more adept at produce. Me on my Tinder profile. I don't even understand that.
You
but
set your preference to produce.
yeah,
I keep getting matches. The issue is
they're
they're not
human.
into me. Pest control.
We got to get it under control.
And we got to get it all under one guy.
Bob.
That was the name of the pest control guy in...
Good luck, Charlie.
Yeah, he was mostly known as the pest control guy. Guy who installs something in your house and then quietly whispers how much it's going to cost under his breath.
And yep, so it looks like
Okay,
it's all
awesome.
set. Yeah,
Yeah,
so we didn't really have any issues. It should be running in the next 20 to 30 minutes, really.
Awesome,
So,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Gonna be
How much do I owe you?
So you're paying by check, I assume? You look like a check household. I'm just gonna stand
yeah,
here.
yeah, I can do check. Can you? Sorry, you said it was $2,000?
We do have a no repeat policy.
Sure. Right.
So if I have to repeat the price, it's double. It is double.
it's gonna be double. That seems
$8,000.
very arbitrary and ridiculous. Okay, fine. What? Can you just?
I just said it again while you were
No,
talking. I don't even know if our listeners and the podcast are gonna be able
Okay,
to hear
can you
it.
just write that? I'm writing the check right now. I'd really like to just be able to write this and get this over with. I have
Okay.
to get to my wife's
I'm gonna write it.
basketball practice.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I have to get,
Say that one more
I have
time
to
for
get
me.
to my wife's basketball practice.
Say that one more time.
And I have to get to my wife's basketball practice.
Your
Oh,
wife's-
did you just trick me? Now are you
you
my
gotta-
wife? Oh, you know gobstoppers?
Yeah.
What if they made them the size of bowling balls?
And you had to.
Yeah, and you had to eat it in one bite. Yeah, and that was the challenge.
Wait, what was the jaw breakers or something?
I think it was the same family of candy, which was
Yeah, it was like fake
things that
Willy
didn't
Wonka.
taste very good, but could kill a child.
Yeah, were
easily.
painful and annoying to eat, and also risky as well, which was the main issue.
And that was the main thing. That was how they marketed it. Mm-hmm. They would go, "Hey kid, you want to rush?"
Yeah, the way that they marketed those types of candies is they would go in an unmarked van, they would drive around the school parking lot, and they would just hand out candy to the teachers, okay, to the teachers, but also the kids as well, mostly the kids.
How come every pilot, captain, etc. has to wear a specific type of hat to signify that they're the captain of that thing?
Pilots have their own hat, train conduct, it's any transportation. I think the only reason that they wear the hats is so they can sell sexy versions for Halloween costumes.
Oh, that's good. I always go as sexy coal shovel
Coal
guy,
shoveler.
coal guy who shovels coal
Yeah.
into the train engine.
It's a tough sell. You gotta explain that every time.
Guy who is in a nuclear meltdown and is like very excited because he thinks he's about to get superpowers.
Oh, and then he just gets cancer.
Which
so sad.
in a way is a superpower, right?
It gave me perspective.
That's the guy with cancer trying to join the Avengers.
That's hilarious and not usable.
No, we can definitely use that.
No, I'm an Avenger. I'm Captain America. That's hilarious. First of all, thanks for. No, we don't really have a place for you right now. What do you got? Like six to 8 months left, probably.
No, it's totally curable.
Oh,
No, not at all.
Hey, Hulk, can you come here for a second?
Sure.
Hit him.
Whoa, what the?
You said you wanted perspective.
You know, it's crazy that at live sporting events like at MSG and stuff, they have an organ player still.
Yeah, that's like only at churches and giant sports venues
Can
do
you
you see
imagine
organs.
suggesting an organ as the music genre?
I would have gone saxophone probably.
Like if you're hanging out with some friends someone hops on aux and then starts playing organ music.
It just starts playing those 30-second jingles that they play at Madison Square Garden. What are you guys thinking for music?
If you did not know what firehouses were, you would think they were the very thing that the people who live in them hate.
Yeah, it was just a house on fire.
Yeah.
Also, if you didn't know what a firehouse was, then you would be very confused going into firehouse subs. You're probably just thinking, I gotta get my sub and I gotta get out before this thing collapses. And before I inhale too much smoke.
Well,
Everyone seems calm though.
How do you think they cook them? Man, roasts really dropped off, huh?
Well, you know, Jeff Ross.
I do know Jeff Ross.
We are one person removed from
I don't want to
Jeff
talk
Ross.
about him.
Ryan hates Jeff.
Me angling to get roasted. I don't want to talk about that son of a bitch.
He doesn't really understand that roasts, though. He just thinks that Jeff Ross is an awful person. Like,
I don't like that Jeff Ross character. Every time he shows up, bad news comes about. Newscaster that they bring in to give all the bad news, and he's new.
oh yeah, well, you know, like, you know how local news stations will be like, and it's time for some good news, because we could all use a little good news in the morning. A puppy was rescued from the water, and it's so cute, and here's a picture. What if they had a bad news segment? Because we have to get it out of the way.
Oh God, he climbs up from like a hole in the set, and he's covered in soot.
Because he was watching.
It's bad down there, guys.
So it's not news like.
It's
the
only
local
sewer
times.
news.
Yeah, it's just
You guys want to know what happened down there?
a lot of rats dead.
Again, it's not going to affect your life at all, but it's ugly down there. There's a whole underworld.
That's good. Sewer news at 7.
So if you guys are interested, check out Sewer News. Oh, I'm going back in,
I'm
guys.
going back in. Somebody else is going to take it from here.
Someone
Sewer
else.
weather, same weather. It's pretty controlled down there. It's pretty cold. Damp for sure. I guess I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna have someone else take it over.
Damp.
Sewers. What do they do? Stocks usually. They do stocks. No stocks in the sewer. We'll keep moving. What else do they do on the news? Any food places? No.
The
Smokers, maybe.
career of travel agent does not exist anymore.
It's insane that travel agents and travel advisors exist.
It's just like a friend being like, you know what you would like? You know what you'd like?
Yeah. What?
Disney World.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I heard actually everyone has gone there.
Okay,
So-
could lose the tune for sure.
Sorry, no, you pitch me. Whatever. Are these people experts who have gone on all these vacations? Do you like go to college for that?
That's why the first 10 years is so fun, is because you're on vacation for 10 years straight.
Oh, yeah.
Travel agent who books themselves on your trip. Just
Oh, yeah, an in-person travel agent
Yeah.
who comes with you. Okay, now you guys are gonna want to take a picture. I'm gonna
Okay.
step out for this.
Now this is a bit of an intimate moment, so now you're gonna want to pop the question.
We've been married for 11 years,
Yes, this is divorce.
so I'm gonna step out for this one.
You know when you're on a car ride,
Yeah.
and typically it's gonna be the dad who's gonna go, hey, okay, this is, if anyone wants to pee, do it now. Last exit.
It's gonna be the dad typically.
It's gonna be the dad. Then you're gonna drive for a long time, and you're gonna immediately have to pee.
Yeah, because you didn't have to pee, and now you do. And somehow that's a concept that dads don't quite understand.
They don't get that you will, if you do not currently, that might mean you will.
There's a
later.
chance that you will have to pee. That's not something that dads can wrap their heads around.
Moms, on the other hand,
Moms are just peeing. They're wearing
piss
diapers.
machines.
And they, let me tell you, that's the one good thing about that, empathy. They understand when you have to pee, because they're probably peeing at that exact
As you
moment.
speak, and they're going, I hear you, and I hear you,
Yeah.
and that is a good stream. What if tuxedos were much more
Cash.
cash? Tuxedo Junction trying to make
Yeah.
up their deficit this
Feel
quarter.
free to wear a tuxedo whenever, guys. Work.
It's not just for special stuff. That's what the misconception, right?
Sleep in them.
Sleep in and play. Go to the football game.
Not unless you're playing, then
Unless
it's
you're
unsafe.
playing. We do have
to
a
say
tux
that.
for that, but it's not going to be this model.
No.
Renting a tuxedo is absurdly expensive,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I mean, I guess because because they can supply and demand.
Right.
And if we make them more cash,
Maybe
big tux
everyone.
will have no choice but to drop those prices,
So, hashtag wear a tux every day of your life, no matter what the occasion is.
no matter what the occasion.
Unless it's your funeral.
In which case,
Go naked. Seriously, if you're gonna do an open casket, make it fun. Nobody's ever seen. Think of like your mom and your siblings and your lover. Those are the only people who ever see you naked. Now you don't have to worry about getting hard. So go naked at your own open casket funeral. It's your last chance. When you were younger, did you ever think you saw Santa in the sky getting close to Christmas time?
I did. And then I realized that he was in me all along, or is that?
That's kind of inappropriate.
I knew I felt something.
You felt
I
thumped?
don't like when Santa comes.
No.
Santa Claus is coming. No, I did, and I would swear by it as well.
You would swear by it?
I would go, dear God, I've seen the man. Oh man, museums. Mm-hmm. Guy who at the donation box donates $100,000 and keeps looking at the line behind him to see if they're noticing.
And I'd like to pay for the next guy as well.
People get into karate either when they're almost just born, 0 through 7,
Yep.
or 45 and up.
Yeah, and those are the weird ones.
Which ones?
Both.
I know that kids can be a black belt. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, come on down. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, we got a guest.
I'm tearing into karate right now, Bren.
What's going on?
So you're just kind of all wet in general, all over. What's the deal with bug spray, right? Because I'm spraying the bugs, and they're not coming to me, and I'm getting hungry, and then I'm sitting there, I'm going, when's dinner
What
served?
kind of bug spray are you using?
I'm mostly using pesticides.
You're not using the right stuff.
Oh, you don't put pesticides on your body because then you gotta wash and rub your body before eating it. I think the most vulnerable cuff is rotator.
Any minute now, I'm gonna catch this ball.
You know how they say like only 10% of the ocean is explored right now?
Yeah, I don't buy that for a second.
Oh, I do. I was gonna say I feel that way about my back. I don't know anything about rotator cuffs. I don't know anything about lumbar or how I support it.
Like, are there other parts of your back that you have explored?
Yes, scoliosis. I have it, and how, and I love it.
And how?
And how I have it, and how?
Aiden's book, it's 3 pages long.
How I have it, and why I have it.
And what I plan to do with it.
How about the body of a centaur and the head of a horse?
How about the body of late great Ronald Reagan?
Yep. And the head of a horse?
You know, like genetic engineering of children? I imagine this is kind of what the process is like.
So what do you think? What do you think we need to start adding to commercials more?
I got 2. Number 1, more lying. Let's be loose. We don't need facts, okay? Just sell your product. Number 2, more Shaq. He's in a lot of commercials, but not all of them.
But not all.
You want them? All of them?
We're not saying all, just the good ones.
Just the good ones.
Just the funny ones.
He doesn't need to be in the local funeral home commercial.
You know who's really stuck it out with their corporate shtick?
Partnership.
Progressive.
Yep.
Flo's been there since what? I was a kid?
Yeah, she's outlived both Jakes from State Farm.
Yeah.
She's outlived the Mayhem guy.
Oh, he was good. He's
Affleck
reprised his role recently.
That's good.
Okay, Brendan, let me hit you with this. You're at Outback Steakhouse. You have your royalty rewards card, and it's platinum gold, and it's framed, and they have it on the wall. You walk in, they don't have your booth ready for you. How fast are you getting violent?
I think more importantly, you got to start with right. So immediately I take out my lighter, and I show whoever's working there my lighter, and
You show them?
And what I do
As
is
an offer of peace.
Imagine. So you guys are joking, but you know how serious I take Outback Steakhouse.
He's a big Outback guy, and that's why I'd like
What's
to
your
joke
favorite
about that.
steakhouse between Outback, Texas, Longhorn? Is Texas? Yeah, Texas.
Went to a great one the other day.
Oh, I gotta know what it is, Brent.
Oh, it was amazing.
Brent, did you get your hands on a big old steak? Is that what you said when you ordered?
You're not seeing
And I
this
just tell them
man.
to give me the juiciest steak they got, and they know what that means.
I
You wake up
Yep.
Saturday morning.
You're
I've done
Nick
this 1,000
Saban.
times.
Is it? I was going there. Reading.
Nick Saban. Boom. Okay, first thing I do.
That wasn't it.
First place I go, probably 7-Eleven.
Why?
Probably 7-Eleven.
Their bathrooms are
I'm
Nick
look-
Saban
I'm-
worthy.
You gotta order a football.
I'm ordering. I walk up to the counter, I order a big old football.
So they know who you are.
I say, I'm Nick Saban, I'll take my football.
Nick Saban gets a lot of free footballs.
He
Probably.
gets a lot of free football.
Okay, Brendan, what's your real bit?
Right, so you wake up on a Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
Right.
You walk downstairs.
Okay.
There's 10 people in suits in your basement.
And 10,
Okay.
10 more people, absolutely nothing.
10 people in suits, and there's 10 people naked. And
What kind of suits?
They both want you to guess their story.
What brand?
Okay.
And so they both say, ugh, the day we have had.
No, but it's just the suits of the naked people.
The suits of the oh, that would be a good NFL matchup in like 40 years. Once everyone's kind of like had to change their names.
And their uniforms.
Yeah. The naked people almost always lose.
The suits aren't much better.
Well, the suits could still wear.
I feel like naked people is way more
That'd be so
mobility.
funny to become an NFL owner and then change the name to something just completely.
Do you have the authority to do
obscene.
that?
I'm announcing the thing, and before I can even get out the announcement, you have already announced the new name of the team. All right, we're very excited to announce the sale of the Green Bay Packers to Brendan. Brenny wants to come up here. I call him Brenny because we're close.
But you guys call him Mr. Mitchell.
But you know him as Mr. Mitchell. Let's bring him up here, Brendan Mitchell.
I think, I just want to clarify first thing. I already got gone to work this morning. I just want you to know we are now the Irish Fighters. And
Okay.
We are
Pretty tame.
So we no
Also
longer
pretty
go-
close to Notre Dame fighting Irish, gotta
Yeah.
say. Not quite the same.
Not bad. Well, there was a second
See,
sale
the difference
today.
is we're a lot more focused on
There
the
was a second
ethnicity.
sale today, and we're much more into this second sale, to be honest. We didn't. The Packers one was good, but who gives a damn?
What was the second one?
The second one was sold to Aiden Mitchell. By the way, I'm reading this off auction style, so you guys are just finding out you've gotten the rights to the
I
team.
won?
You won.
Well, now I have to I've thought of a name. I'm
Okay.
good.
Just to clarify, you don't have to change the name. You can keep the name.
Well, I feel like I
the
kind of set that
original name.
precedent.
Wait, so
Yeah,
okay, so I bought the team. Just give me like 5 minutes to think of a name. Nope, never mind. I don't need it. Just give me 30 seconds.
I think you should maybe take some time because let's remember you can only change your name once every 40 years.
I know. I just have to remember the name of the street that I grew up on, and then I'll be all set.
I think you're just gonna name it after the street you grew up on.
No, I'm just trying to get into my bank to make sure I bought this.
You guys good? You have anything else to say, or can we?
Yeah, I got to announce the new name of my team.
Okay, what's the
my
team? What's the name?
You ready?
Yeah.
It's kind of inappropriate.
Okay.
Well, it's the Washington Blue Balls. Not like the thing.
The guy.
The guy.
It's named after the guy,
It's named after Charles Blue Balls.
and he was a great personal friend of mine.
He was the previous owner of this team before I got rid of him.
Is the thing named after him?
No, that's
No,
that's
he has
downright.
actually his parents took that last name in
honor.
of the concept.
They took the last
in
name
honor
out
of
that
what
was-
happens.
Yeah, when you do that, because they weren't even gonna have.
You'll notice I sort of switched tone because I was pretty opposed to the Packers.
But you
thing,
really
I'm
like
pretty
this
cool
name.
with this
You
one.
love my name.
I'm pretty cool with this
Yeah.
one. Do you want to behave when you're on the table?
You want me to put the hammer down?
Kellen, say 3 things you'd like to change about the United States Constitution.
And then I have another thing to ask you.
More guns
Okay.
In the Constitution?
written in the Constitution.
Okay. like doodles drawn, like pictures of guns.
Right. So it's more visually appealing, I understand that.
Sure. No, because you get bored reading it.
Sure.
Scratch paper provided for notes.
Okay, that's good. And the third would be
Audiobook.
audiobook.
Oh,
Thank
audiobook
you.
version of
Thank
the
you.
Declaration.
Somebody
That's what
said
Ryan was
it.
looking.
This is what Buffalo Bills fans do in their free time.
Well, they don't. Oh, to kind of get the feel of the
Yeah,
table.
they get the feel
Yeah,
of the table. You
yeah.
want to know the table.
Yeah,
You
you
want
want
to
to
get to
feel
know
it.
the table
Yeah.
before you break it.
Right.
No, and the table hates that.
It's bothering me that no one's playing ping pong.
Oh, we are. Well, when the strike's over, the ping pong will resume.
When the strike clocks midnight.
You would watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, right? Because I used to watch it when you would watch it, and I loved it. Because it would have that little Toodles.
Yes, the toy that tells them the tools they have for the day, yes.
Toodles! Bren, get you a friend like Toodles, right?
Yeah, well, that'll be the day.
Yeah.
Alrighty, your serve.